This is a special Zoom Jeopardy competition where former contestants get one more chance in the Zoom Jeopardy Second Chances Tournament. Here is our final group of semifinalists. A biology student from Delaware County, Pennsylvania, Christina Bolaño. A food scientist from New York, KP Watershed. And a student from Orlando, Florida, Caleb Trent. And now, here is the host of Zoom Jeopardy, Matthew Fox.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third and final semifinals game of this tournament. We've had two different semifinals games go on. A runaway game, and last episode was a very close one, going back and forth. Caleb, Christina, and KP. The question I pose to you is, what kind of game will you have, as there's only one spot left in the finals? Let that settle in for a second. Okay, we are going to start with the Jeopardy round. Caleb, you do choose first, as you did perform the best out of everyone in the semifinals. So let's do this. From these categories. Sounds like football. Retro video games. Do your job. Ocean life. And Travel USA. And fire hits. I'm going to provide you an artist / band and some lyrics from that song. You tell me what song it is, containing the word fire, of course. All right, Caleb, after that explanation, what would you like to go with first?
Let's go with fire hits for 200, please.
Billy Joel, it was always burning since the world's been turning. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. KP, you were first there.
What is we didn't start the fire?
That is.
Let's go football for 200, please.
Google's fired storage service or a continuous set of offensive plays. Caleb.
What is a drive?
Yep, drive, Google Drive, or in football, a drive.
Let's do fire hits for 400, please.
Metallica, time is like a fuse, short and burning fast. Armageddon's here, like said in the past. What is fight fire with fire? Two fires there in the song title. Caleb, you want to try that again, or you want to go somewhere else?
Let's do fire hits for 600.
Alicia Keys, hotter than a lonely like a highway. She's living in the world and it's on fire. Caleb.
What is Girl on Fire?
That is correct.
Fire hits for 800, please.
Drake, throwing dirt on my old name only gets worse when you know things. What is fire and desire? Fire and desire.
Let's finish up fire hits for 1,000.
Earth, wind, and fire. When I see your face like the morning sun, you spark me to shine. Not our category today. Wouldn't be mine either. Trust me. Oh, well. What is serpentine fire? Serpentine fire. All right. We got rid of it, Caleb. Where you want to go?
Retro video games for 200, please.
He went by the name Jumpman when he appeared in the arcade game Donkey Kong on July 9th, 1881. Caleb.
Who is Mario?
Yep, Mario, and he was a carpenter in that game.
Video games for 400.
All right, take a look at this. In the game scene here, the more aliens you kill, the faster they come at you. KP.
What is Space Invaders?
That is correct, and there is a glitch in the game. In fact, if you got too good, it would just go out of control. All right, back to you, KP.
Let's keep going with video games for 6, please.
I think we found something everyone likes. Here we go. In 2010, Google put a playable version of this game in honor of its 30th anniversary. Visitors took an average of 36 seconds longer to complete a search that day. Christina.
What is Pac-Man?
Yes, you're on the board.
Ocean Life for 200, please.
3 hearts, 9 brains, and blue blood. The 8 tentacled creatures squirt ink to deter their predators. Caleb?
What is an octopus?
That is correct, and you're back in control.
Okay, video games for 800.
Due to its excellent portability, it's no surprise that this Nintendo console was the first to be played in space in 1993. KP?
What is the Game Boy?
That is correct. Of course, the Game Boy, and that brings you to 1400, and back to you.
Let's save that last one and go back to football for 4.
Offensive plan of action or a theater production. KP?
What is a play?
That is correct. A play is correct.
Let's go football 6, please.
All right. Protective grill of a football helmet or a deep cleansing wrap containing minerals and vitamins. KP once again.
What is a mask?
Can you be more
Face
specific?
mask? Face
yes,
mask.
thank you. Yep, that would be correct. That brings you to 2400, which puts you in the lead. And we will be back after this. Welcome back to the final semifinals game of this tournament. We go first to a biology student from Delaware County, Pennsylvania, Christina Villanio. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm glad you made it to the semifinals. You were in danger there for a bit. I kept updating
Yeah.
you on who you are. You're graduating this semester. How's it feel? And
Yeah,
what-
it's a little nerve-wracking. I have to find a job after I graduate.
Very nice. Fun fact, me and Christina go to the same university. So
Yes.
it's a small world.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, Christina, with the game and maybe finding a job, perhaps. All right. KP, you're a food scientist from New York. And I didn't ask you for a fun fact. I want you to persuade me of something. Okay. So we're doing a little thing here. All right. I hate New York. Tell me why I'm wrong.
Oh, geez. Well, you're wrong because we've got everything you could ever possibly want. You know, the best of everything, the best food, the best sports, the best entertainment, Broadway. What's not to like?
Maybe perhaps I'll come up there and we'll see a Mets game since you're still banned from the Yankee Stadium. All
Sounds
right.
like a plan. I live closer to the Mets Stadium, City Field now anyway. So
Oh, well, that's good.
let's do
Good.
it.
Glad to hear it. And Caleb, you're also a college student from Orlando, Florida. You
Yep.
said that you love going to Disney World in normal times, Caleb, not pandemic times. How many times a month would you say you go?
I would say at least twice a month.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been to Disney since like August, and
Okay.
I just started going back in October. So
Yeah.
yeah, it took a while to get back, because of pandemic and stuff like that. But I'm really enjoying it. Yeah. I
Especially
miss
during this
everything.
time, for sure. Well,
Yeah.
I definitely got to ask you some Disney opinions after the show, but we're going to go back to the game. KP, you did indicate that you like that football category and that you scored correctly right on before we went to the break. That means you have control. What do you like?
Yeah, so let's stay there. Let's do football for 8.
Snapping the ball or a long walk, especially in the country or wilderness. Caleb.
What is hike?
Yes, a hike.
Retro video games for 1,000.
This retro games theme song is a love song about the courtship between a peasant girl and a peddler. Take a listen. KP.
What is Tetris?
Tetris is correct. Did you know it was a love song? Because I
I did not know that, but I recognize the song.
Russian. All right, back to you, KP. And that finishes up the category.
Let's go football for 1,000.
Repeated command by quarterback or a simple house or shelter. KP.
What is hut?
Yes.
Let's go travel for 200.
One of the places people think when they're looking for glitz and glamour. Also, Nevada's Sin City. Christina.
What is Las Vegas?
Yes, Las Vegas is correct.
Let's do ocean life for 400.
The blue these mammals hold the title of making the loudest noise an underwater creature can make, reaching up to 180 decibels. Caleb.
What is a whale?
Yes, blue whale is the largest underwater creature.
Do your job for 200.
How dare you, Caleb? Okay. A hotel porter who helps patrons with their luggage while checking in or out. Caleb.
What is a bellhop?
Yep, or a bellboy. We take an either.
Do your job for 100.
Direct assistant of an executive chef. Christina.
What is a sous chef?
Yep, that brings you to 1,200 and back to you.
Do your job 600.
Doctors who allow surgeons and other physicians to operate without the patient feeling pain or discomfort. Christina again.
What is an anesthesiologist?
Yes, that's a very stressful job, let me tell you. All right.
Do your job 800.
Person engaged in the art of mounting or reproducing animals and humans for display. Caleb.
What is a taxidermist?
That is correct. Taxidermist is correct. Still
Travel
a daily double.
USA for 400.
Still a daily double. All right. Travel to Seattle, Washington to buy a cup of coffee at this chain's first store, established in 1971. KP.
What is Starbucks?
Yes, Starbucks is correct.
Let's go ocean life 6.
These circular fish, when eaten, are extremely toxic to predators. Therefore, it is a delicacy requiring special trained chefs to serve them safely. Caleb.
What is a pufferfish?
That is correct. Pufferfish, extremely toxic creatures.
Okay. Travel 600.
This national military park in Pennsylvania is the site of a turning point in the Civil War, including where Abraham Lincoln made an address. Caleb?
What is Gettysburg?
Yep, Gettysburg's correct. And you have control. Still looking for that daily double.
Travel for 800.
You found it. Answer is the daily double. All right. Unlike our other semifinal game, you found the daily double pretty late. You are at a tight 4,600. KP is 200 ahead of you. What would you like to do here?
I'll wager 1,000, please.
Okay. For 5,600 points and the lead, here is your clue. Head to California where you encounter this national forest, home to the tallest tree in the world at 379 feet tall.
Oh. What is sequoia?
No, that's the type of tree that's the tallest. It's the Redwood National Park. Redwood National
Redwood.
Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna think that. I thought that was the type. Okay.
No, it's the other way around, Caleb. But at least you had to.
Okay.
Brings you down to 3,600 for now.
Travel for 1,000.
Established in 1926, this highway was known as the Main Street of America, running 2,448 miles from Chicago to Los Angeles. KP was first. You are muted, my friend.
What is Route 66?
Yes, that is correct. Route 66.
Let's go ocean for 8, please.
Okay. The large brown seaweed seen here typically grows in shallow saltwater near coastal areas. Caleb?
What is kelp?
Kelp is correct. And brings you up to 4,400. And you have control between two clues.
Do your job for 1,000.
Traditionally, a person who would read and write, they usually kept records for kings, temples, and cities. Christina?
What is a scribe?
Yes, scribe is correct. And that brings you up to 2,800 as we head into our final clue. This organism's name comes from the Greek for drifter or wanderer, and are usually microscopic, often less than 1 inch in length. What is plankton? Plankton. The blue whale would eat those, funny enough. And that brings the totals to KP in the lead with 5,800, Caleb trailing by 4,400. Christina, that means you pick first in the double Jeopardy round right after that. The growth for opportunity is bigger as the points are doubled in this round and 2 daily doubles. Let's see what Christina gets to choose from first out of these categories. Name the century. I'll give you an event or events. You tell me the century. An explosive category. Homophones. Woman in STEM. Going nuts. And brand it. All right, Christina, what would you like to choose there?
Let's do name the century for 400.
World War I and World War II showed the world the potential of mass war. KP?
What is the 20th century?
That is correct.
Can we say in that category like the 1900s, or do we have to say the 20th century?
I prefer. I'm requiring you to say 20th, 18th, etc.
All right, then I will stay away from that category and I'll go with nuts for 400, please.
All right. They get their green color from the same pigment that colors spinach and kale. Caleb?
What is chlorophyll?
No.
Oh.
Christina?
What are pistachios?
Yeah, we were looking for the nut there, Caleb.
Oh, no, sorry.
Let's do name the century for 800.
All right. KP's fear becomes Christina's hopes. The Industrial Revolution. Caleb?
What is the 19th century?
That is correct. 19th century.
Let's do brand it for 400.
The name of this car manufacturer means people's car in German. Correct. Caleb?
What is Volkswagen?
Yep, Volkswagen, correct.
Brand it for 800.
This soda got its name from a digestive enzyme, and it was believed that the drink was a healthy cola. Caleb?
What is Coca-Cola?
No.
Oh.
Christina?
What is Pepsi?
Yep, that's correct.
Name the century for 1200.
The American and French Revolution. Caleb?
What is the 18th century?
Yep, that's correct.
Name the century for 1600.
Answer is the first of our daily double.
All right.
5,600 trailing KP at 6,200 and Christina's at 4,000. So you're right in the middle there.
All right. Let's do. I'm gonna try and tie it up with KP and go with 600.
You said 600? Okay. Here's your clue. The pandemic of this century was caused as the plague and known as Black Death. It consumed much of Europe over the 4 years it was active.
What is the 14th century?
That is correct. The 14th century.
Let's finish up the category for 2000.
It's pretty old, as it's the century when the Colosseum was built. Hint, single digits. Caleb?
What is the first century?
That is correct. First century is correct. And that's going to give you a lot of points there at 8,200.
Brand it for 1200.
To create the street view of a desert, Google hired this animal in 2014. KP?
What is a camel?
Yeah, they hired a camel. That's a really fun fact. Yep.
Let's go nuts for 8, please.
All right, we're going nuts for 8. Dating back to 10,000 BC, these nuts are the oldest known tree food. What are walnuts? The walnuts. All right, back to you, KP.
Let's try it again. We'll go nuts for 12.
In 1919, Texas adopted this nuts tree as its state tree. In fact, Governor James Hogg asked for one to be planted at his gravesite. Guys are killing me. Pecan, pecan pie, southern pecan pie. Okay, go ahead.
Let's stay at it. Let's go nuts for 16.
The ancient Greeks believed these festive nuts could treat coughing and baldness. And I thought these were one of the fairly easy categories. What is hazelnuts? Okay, KP, where are we doing?
I'm going to stay away from that last one. Let's do women in STEM for 4.
At just 26 years old, engineer and physician Valentina, I'm not going to try it, became the first woman to fly here in 1963. It's going to be a good Jeopardy round. KP, last second.
Is it what is Russia?
No. Space.
Let's go women in STEM for 8.
Not this. Hold up. There's supposed to be a picture. Hold up. I'm just gonna read the clue because you don't need the. Okay. Katherine Johnson calculated the trajectories that helped this NASA mission, which allowed man to take his first steps on the moon. Caleb.
What is Apollo 13?
No.
Ah.
Christina.
What is Apollo 11?
That is correct. You're on the right track there, Caleb. Just off by 2. All right, go ahead, Christina.
Okay.
Let's do women in STEM 1200.
Fabiola Giannati is an Italian experimental particle physicist and the first ever woman to be a director at this 4-lettered European organization for nuclear research. What is CERN? CERN. I'm sure you heard of it.
Women in STEM 1600.
In 1859, Martha Carstone created and patented this device for signaling at sea. The United States Navy still uses them today. Caleb?
What is Morse code?
No.
Ah.
What's a signal flare? A signal flare. All right, Christina, where are we going?
Explosive category 400.
In 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius erupted and covered this Italian city in a thick carpet of volcanic ash. Christina was first there.
What is Pompeii?
Yep.
Explosive for 800.
In H.H. Wells' War of the Worlds, explosions seen on the surface of this planet led to disaster for humanity. Caleb?
What is Earth?
No.
Oh.
What is Mars?
Explosive for 1200.
Answer there is the second daily double. Well, if it's any indicators, double Jeopardy round is hard, but you need it there, Christina. You're in second place, just ahead of Kayla, but KP's in the lead at 7,000. You're at 5,200. What would you like?
Can we just do 400?
Yeah, you can do that. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the clue. The unexplained explosion of this ship in Havana's harbor in 1898 led to war. Sure, you're gonna know as soon as I say it.
I know.
Go. I need an answer, Christina.
Queen Anne. What is Queen Anne?
Nope. What is the Maine? The Maine. It was a little battleship that got sunk.
Homophones for 4.
A part of the foot, or what you hope your injured foot will do. KP.
What is heel?
Yep, heel or heel. That is correct.
Let's do something a little nuts and go nuts for 2000.
All right, we're going back. These nuts are never picked. They are harvested after falling on the ground. Oh, and after that, it takes a 300 psi pressure to crack it open. I'm sorry, y'all. This is brutal. All right, what is a macadamia nut? A macadamia nut.
No.
Very hard on the surface.
Homophones for 8.
Summon up courage or a hot dog condiment. Caleb?
What is mustard?
Yep, that's correct.
All right. Homophones for 1200.
An adhesive or walked back and forth. Christina?
What is paste?
Yep, paste or paste.
Let's do homophones for 16.
A malt beverage or to be unwell. Caleb?
What is ale?
Yep, Al is correct.
Let's finish up homophones for 2000.
Stolen goods or a medieval stringed instrument. KP?
What is loot?
That is correct, worth 2,000 points.
Good category. Let's go women in STEM for 2000.
As well as a well-known actress, Hendy Lamar invented this radio technique, transmitting radio signals rapidly by changing frequencies constantly. What is signal hopping? Signal hopping. It provides a blanket security. Just all right. 2 categories left. KP.
Let's go explosive for 16.
This type of pulse that follows a nuclear explosion is also a feared weapon on its own. What is electromagnetic pulse? Electromagnetic pulse.
Let's go brand it for 16.
It was this brand that created the energy drink category in 1987. Caleb?
What is Gatorade?
No.
What?
Yeah, no.
Oh, energy drink.
What is Red Bull? Back to you, KP.
Let's go brand it for 2000, please.
While not a scientific product, this adhesive product was created by accident at 3M in 1968. Christina?
What is Teflon?
No, I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, really. What's a post-it note? A post-it note. Yeah, it's a cheap shot on that clue. And the final clue, ending the suffering. IEDs, which are used in non-conventional military action, stands for this. Yeah, no. Oh, I should ring the bell. So used to it, I should know by now. What is an improvised explosive device? And we are done. All 3 of you made it to Final Jeopardy, surprisingly. I'm not roasting you, I'm roasting myself. And KP's in the lead at 9,400, but everyone, anything could happen here. Here's the category. The U.S. military. All right, we'll see how this turns out after this. If you know me, the U.S. military is probably one of my areas of expertise. Maybe not Caleb, KP's, and Christina's, but who knows? It could be anything with this clue. This armed forces branch uses the most fuel, more than any other branch combined. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. Okay. Miss Christina, you were in 3rd place going in at 4,000. And you wrote down, what is the Air Force? How confident are you in that answer?
Not very at all.
Well, you should be. You're correct. They spend over $5 billion on fuel alone with their 5,000 planes. And you will wager everything. 4,000. That brings you up to 8,000. All right. Interesting situation here. Caleb, 6,200. You wrote down, what is the Navy?
Yeah, I mean, ships are huge.
Mhm.
I think they require a lot of fuel, so that's what I was thinking. Plus, my dad was in the Navy.
It's a good guess. Probably the second most popular guess or second valid answer, but no, that won't get it to you.
Damn.
You wagered 4,200. That would bring you down to 2,000.
Oh, well. It was nice knowing y'all.
It comes to KP. He wrote down, and we're looking for a correct response. What is the Air Force? That is correct, KP. It really doesn't matter what you wagered here, but you wagered $1. Congratulations, KP, with a score of 9,401. You are the 3rd and final finalist in our tournament. Congratulations, KP.
Thank you. Good game, everyone.
And that will close out our semifinals round, and we will see you in the 2-game match of the finals between Jack, AJ, and KP. We'll see you there.